Guys, big breaking news coming out. Please share this video. Today is January 9, 2025, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. Guys, before I start, give this video a big thumbs up. It will actually help spread this information. And once again, thank you for your support. Vladimir warns Donald to back off Greenland as Don refuses to rule out invasion. So could Icy Island become WW3 Flashpoint? A map has revealed why Greenland could be strategically important to the US. Alright, I do believe that Greenland could be a new key player to the game of chess when it comes to nation against nation. Joe, well, you guys already know Joe has done a terrible job when it comes to stopping the bear, Russia. So Donald has another way of playing this game of chess, and he's going for Greenland, he's going for the Panama Canal, and he's going for Canada. So again, we're gonna see what's going on with all this Bible prophecy when it comes to nation against nation. But Vladimir, the leader of Russia, he's saying, hey, Donald, you better back off on Greenland. I know what you're trying to do here. Many of your people don't know, but I see what you're doing here. And yeah, we're going to see what's going on in this news. Guys, before I start, I just posted a video not too long ago. The link will be in the comments box. The notifications are not being sent out. Once again, the notifications are not being sent out. Remember, this platform only sent out 3 notifications per day. I'm posting 5. 2 videos, no notifications, all right? The other 3, you will receive it. All right, so let's see what's happening here. And thank you so much for your support, guys. Vladimir has desperately hit back at Donald after he refused to rule out using military action to potentially seize Greenland. Now, the president-elect has faced backlash from his EU allies, but Vlad has also issued a warning Donald's way. I want to show you something. Look at the NATO's allies. Look what they said. So you have Vladimir and NATO are warning Donald. Look at this here. Germany joins France and warns the Donald against threats of taking control of Greenland from NATO ally Denmark. So you have NATO members and Vladimir warning Donald. Donald is like, I really don't care what you people got to say. You guys been doing this for a very long time. So we're going to see what's going on here, guys. It says here, the prime real estate. Greenland is a key strategic location along Arctic trade routes, just like Panama Canal. You see the left side is Canada, and in the right side you have Russia. Alright, so we shall see. Let's see what's going on in this story. International tensions have risen after the incoming US leader floated a bizarre plan to take over the autonomous Danish territory. Donald said that the sleeping giant ownership of Greenland is an absolute necessity to protect global national security and freedom. These strong words have ruffled the Kremlin's feathers as Vladimir men told Donald they were watching. Wow. So, yeah, Vlad is like, okay, you got my attention. You definitely got my attention. See, that ear thing that you got hit back in August? I'm like, wow. But this one here, this take the cake. You're not taking Greenland. You know what Donald's going to say to him? You took Crimea. You took the eastern part of Ukraine. You took territories. Now you watch me take this. Vlad Mouthpiece. Excuse me. Again, this is a Western article, so again, they're going to be saying negative stuff on this. You have Dmitry attempted to push the bear influence over the Arctic region in a desperate warning when asked about the incoming sleeping giant leader's remarks. The Arctic is a zone of our national interest, our strategic interest, he said. We are watching this rather dramatic development of the situation very closely, Dmitry added. But so far, thank God, at the level of statements, an attempt to take over the resource rich island for national security reasons might not be as bad as it sounds. It says here, Greenland sits right in the middle of the Arctic Ocean and is among the key trade routes in the region. Now, the Arctic has increasingly become the object of a struggle between international superpowers as the Bear and the Red Dragon have both ramped up effort to take control of the area. And they do have like their submarines out there, and I do believe warships, if I'm not mistaken. So Donna is saying, look, enough is enough. You ain't going to be doing this in the Atlantic. So, but the Sleeping Giant are doing that in their region, the Black Sea. They're doing it in the Caspian Sea, the Red Sea, also, in the Pacific, like the Red Dragon Sea. Again, we have a lot of stuff out there. Vladimir, whose nation owns around 40% of the Arctic coastline, has been particularly proactive in cranking up military moves. Once again, the Bear Gov has started building the world's largest fleet of nuclear icebreakers to open up new shipping routes. Now it says here, icy tensions. The Bear has not been the only country to send a warning to Donald, way after several major EU nations spoke out. Both Germany and France made surprise warnings to the Donald against using force to possibly take the ice island. Now, French Foreign Minister Jean suggested moves on the territory will be a strike on the European Union. There is no question of the EU letting other lands in the world, whoever they may be, striking its Soviet borders, whoever they are, he said. We are a strong continent. Once again, you have a German counselor said Donald remarks trigger incomprehension among European leaders. Land grab. And I mentioned that the other day. This is a land grab. So although the elect has only floated the idea around, a visit to the island, the ice island, by his son made some eyes open. So the Don Jr. is out there, and he's out there with Kirk, if I'm not mistaken. So Don Jr. landed in Greenland capital Nuuk on Tuesday and was caught strolling across the airport's snowing tarmac. According to Greenland's Foreign Affairs Department, his trip was an unofficial visit and only lasted just a few hours with no formal meetings. It says here, despite this chatter, that the Donald eldest son could be window shopping for Greenland did not stop. Once again, you have Trump SNR could not resist hyping up his boy's visit by uploading a glowing Truth social post. Geez, that plane was really low. There was a plane. Actually, it's a helicopter. That was really low. Where I live at, they have like bases and stuff like that. and I've seen like military exercise going on. I've seen a plane really low, and you see like all these soldiers jumping out of the plane with parachutes and stuff, and that was amazing. It happens every 6 o'clock in the morning. I see it. It's beautiful. It's amazing. So they do have a base out there, and helicopters. I mean, it started vibrating. People's like, where do I live at? I live like in the middle of a farmland. All right, I live away from the city, but where I live at too, there's been some stuff that they found, and I can't say too much, but they're building a college, and they found something deep underground. But and everything is all right. But it was a thing that it was from WW2. But again, it's a peaceful area, and they do have their military exercises. But again, like I said, I love this region. Alright, so it says here, I am hearing that the people of Greenland are, look at this, MAGA. The incoming commander-in-chief wrote, my son, Dunn Jr., and various representatives will be traveling there to visit some of the most magnificent areas and sites. Greenland is an incredible place, and the people will benefit tremendously if and when it becomes part of our nation. Look at this. If and when it becomes part of our nation. Wow. We will protect it and cherish it from a very vicious outside world. Look at this. Make Greenland, you know what? Again. What do you guys think? Leave comments down below. Let me just read this part really quick here, and then we're going to look at that picture. Donald also oddly put out potential plans for the sleeping giant to retake control of the Panama Canal, change the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, and make Canada the 51st state. He called the border between Canada and the sleeping giant an artificially drawn line. Here's the thing. I can understand, Canada 51st state, but what would that make Greenland? A 52nd? That would make Greenland 52nd then. Map shows how the sleeping giant would look if Donald gets his way with planned expansion. Excuse me. Excuse me, guys. Wow. So what do you guys think about this story? I mean, Donna's a couple of days away when it comes to this massive deal, Panama Canal, Canada, and Greenland. But Vladimir, he's keeping an eye on Donald. Again, the bear says is keeping a close eye on the elect efforts to acquire Greenland. Like I said, again, Vladimir could say whatever he want to say. Donald is the type of dude that he's gonna come out. He's gonna say, "You shouldn't be talking. You took Crimea. You took this. You took that." So. Someone said this: if Donald can buy Greenland, so I can buy Taiwan, and Vladimir can buy Eastern Europe. I think Vladimir had already purchased so many lands already these last 10 years. Alright, give me a second here, guys. Let me just refresh the page really quick here. want to see if there's anything in RT. Alright, so it seems like this is all of it for now. Once again, if you can, like the video, share it, and again, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your support, guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to end it here. I do got some more video coming up later today. For those of you that want to give your life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path. And that's the path of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Monday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.